Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my show. Today we're going to be taking a look at some spooky games for Halloween. So, pulled out a few here. Got Castlevania, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Friday the 13th. Ooh. Ghosts and Goblins, and Monster Party. So, come with me. Let's check out these fun games. Castlevania. Come here. Get you there. Get you in there. There we go. Good old Castlevania. Now, this game is a fun game. You play as this dude named Belmont. See, there he is. And you got some whipping crap, and you gotta kill Dracula. In Japan, it's called Aku Majo Dracula. So here we go. Which is like Aku's evil. Ma is like magic or demon. And Joe is castle. So it's like evil demon castle Dracula, basically. This is a great Halloween game because you got lots of goblins and ghosts and lots of other things that you might see on a Hallow's Eve. Up here we got the dog. Evil dog. I always love Castlevania. It's a pretty fun game. Difficult, but pretty fun. So. Sometimes you find stuff in the walls. What's cool is the crosses like explode everybody. So you got a room full of enemies, they come in handy. Check it. Boom! Crucifix. Right now, my item is the holy water. Hi Yoshi. My little kitty's come to visit. And if I hit up and attack, I throw said holy water. Yeah, look at that meat in the wall. Gotta get that meat. And now we're going downstairs. And down here, we're going to encounter none other than fish people. I bet that has something to do with money. So I'm just going to go upstairs. Boss. He's hiding up there with a fucking Dracula bat. I don't have much health. You ain't gonna beat them, guys? I'm gonna try. did it. Heck yeah. Onward, we're going to keep moving through Dracula's castle. Let's get that heart. See, the hearts are your ammunition. Did I get it? Okay, here we got. I'm not sure exactly what they call this, but it's like a boomerang. Pretty useful. So, I'm gonna play, I guess, until I get a game over. Show you as much as I can of this game before I get the game over. Now I got a stronger whip. See how it has a Roman numeral 2? Stronger whip. Let's get this ghost armor. This is definitely one of my favorite Nintendo games. A lot of fun. Good music, tight controls, really nice atmosphere and level design. And check it out, Medusa heads. What? Medusa heads. These guys can be pretty tough. There's a pattern they move in. When you get hit, they knock you back. So, if you're making the jumps, you're gonna want to do your best to avoid them. Now you can see I have a new power-up with a knife, which appears to go through block. I'm not sure if my last power-up would go through block or not. Now here's a tough part. Oh, and see, when you fall down the hole, death, whoa, awaits you. And now I have the smaller whip. Take that back. At least I was pretty sure the number 2 was related to the whip. It might be like the length, maybe. So the game's pretty nice. It gave us a knife. Oh man, those hearts don't stick around very long, do they? There we go, another whip upgrade. Alright, here we go. Let's try to get past these Medusas. Oh man. Oh, my hands are sweating. I just want that candle. Forget it. Always good to check the walls in some of these old games. Now this is going to come in handy against the Medusas, like hardcore, because this stops time, meaning it'll stop those Medusa heads in their tracks. See? We don't got many hearts though, so we're going to have to make it count or find more hearts. I always thought it was strange that you get hearts for like special ammo, special weapon ammo, but not for health. Oh no! We lost the stopwatch. Hopefully there's not any Medusas anywhere around here. sometimes this happens. You kind of jump in a weird arc. Break that bottom block. If you hit down, he'll go down the stairs again. So I didn't, he's not Simon Belmont. I forget his first name. I don't think it's Richter either. Simon Belmont is the protagonist of the second game. Ooh, boss fight. Or mini boss, I'm not sure. But it's definitely Medusa. Come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Oh man, not much health left. Curses! Alright, we can do this. Pretty quick. What to expect now. Oh no, crushed. Come on, we can get to the Medusa. We only got, this is our last life. Like I said, I'm only playing till game over, so let's see if we can beat that Medusa head before moving on to the next game. Also, did you see that when we were fighting Medusa before? There was 3 that came up. We'll know for sure. I'm pretty sure it is a whip power-up. It's just like a different kind of whip power-up. It's kind of cool how leading up to the boss, there's a bunch of Medusa heads. Oh, and it's neat how it's like a Greek statue. Like, I didn't even realize it was Medusa at first. There we go, we beat her. And yeah, that was a boss fight, it looks like. It's been a little while. It's probably been about a year since I played this. Around probably last year, last Halloween. Every year I like to play a little bit of Halloween spooky games on the old Nintendo box. Yeah, it looks like it might make the whip stronger. Now, I always, like, thought of these guys like fleas for some reason, but they are actually hunchbacks, like Quasimodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. If I'm remembering right, I'm pretty sure they're hunchbacks. Or like Igor or something, I guess. Ghost, leave me be. Alright, it looks like I got a life from, I guess, like the points of that last level. So we'll see how much further we can make it. Those ghost guys are annoying. We gotta make sure. Oh, whoa. How'd I lose all that health? I only have one thing of health. Did you guys notice? Was I playing that bad? Well, either way, that was Castlevania. Now, how about we move on to the next game on our list? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the infamous bad game, or Kusoge, as the Japanese would call it. So let's pop this guy in. And here we have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, put out by Bandai. Now this game was made famous by the angry video game nerd James Rolfe many years ago. It is a ridiculously flawed game in programming, control, and just about anything else. Oh jeez, not really sure who hurts ya. There's not really any clear indication. Bomb guy. So don't want to get hit by those. Basically you have your meter and you have your life. And I believe when your meter goes all the way down you become Jekyll. Or is it Hyde? Yeah, you become Mr. Hyde. He's already Jekyll. Oy vey. These kids are beating the shit out of me. Your weapon doesn't really do much of anything. Not sure what I just got hit by there. So he's trying to make it to a wedding. Dr. Jekyll. But he keeps turning to Mr. Hyde on the way. There's a cat? Is that a cat following me? Alright. These guys are always bomb guys. Sometimes you want to get hit by the bomb at certain times, because I think there's like a way to refill your life. I don't know. And now it becomes this weird punchy shooter guy. Brains. I don't know how to shoot. Oh, up and punch. He shoots his shit. And just like Castlevania, I'll be playing this until a game over, which may come sooner than later. But I wanted to give you guys a look at a cool Halloween game. I think it has a nice aesthetic, especially in this part. I like the weird monster designs, and I like the music too in this game. Even if it is really crappy, like the actual gameplay. So I got 4 coins. I don't know what that means. My life's gone. And I got a game over. So that's Advanced Communication Company's this a strange case of Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So how about we check out the next game? Probably a good idea, right? Probably a good idea. So next up, we've got Friday the 13th. Another pretty not great game, but there's some cool aspects to it. So let's check it out. Let's throw it in here. as part of the course. It's not going to want to work right away for me. But we'll keep wiggling it. And we'll get there. Ah. See that? Boom. Sometimes it just takes a little effort. So, first off, we got some pretty cool music. I don't know that it's always necessarily appropriate for the tone of the game, but nonetheless. So, here we got, let me see if I can adjust the camera just a wee bit here. There you go. Right here we got the different counselors. George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, and Chrissy. They have different statistics, and some are a little bit better than others. And I can't remember who is the good one. They always randomly start out on these houses, which I don't know if you can tell, but we got one blinking right here. And you are trying to stop Jason, more or less. So let's start off with Paul. I have a feeling that Paul's a good one. It's possible to beat this game within, I believe, like 7 or 8 minutes, too, if you know what you're doing. So first off, we want to get the knife. Because right now, all we got is a rock. And the way you do that is you jump around. Or there's a lighter. There's a key. Both things we need, so don't worry. And that beeping, that's letting me know that children are in danger. And they're in danger right there. So, the map system's pretty hard to navigate, so I probably won't save those children. I need to get that knife. And as you can tell, I've been going right, but I'm pretty sure... here. And here we can navigate a building. If you can go into the different cabins, sometimes Jason's in here, and you have to fight him on occasion. He kind of looks like, I don't know, he's got a hatchet sometimes. You can also use the lighter to light a fireplace, which I'm pretty sure you need to do to beat the game. So I've been going right, as you can tell, but my character's been going pretty left. I'm blinking right there. There's the place where the children are getting murdered. But I still have yet to find that knife. I haven't been jumping enough. It's one of those games. Yep, lost the children. Sometimes it can't be helped. I'm gonna do the best I can, but I'm not very... Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I already got the knife. So after you get the knife... I think you go to the forest at the top here. So we're gonna want to go this way. Yeah. And then there should be like a path going down. Here we go. Now we're in the forest. What we do here, I don't remember. Not at all. And yeah, Paul is the good one. He moves pretty quick. He's got a decent jump. He's the guy you want. The other people are pretty useless. One of the girls is really good too. I forget which one. So you got a possibility of like 2 different characters being pretty decent. But if you don't know what you're doing in this game, which I clearly don't, chances are you're probably gonna lose after some time. Oh. Maybe this is where I needed to go. I tried to beat this game years ago, I got pretty close a few times. And it's really just kind of memorizing these different steps. So it's cool that I got like 4 potions and stuff. I should go fight Jason probably. We gotta make it through this forest though. You think we'll make it to him before he kills all those kids? God, I'm just kind of like stuck in this forest. Oh. How do I get out of here? I should probably stop going up and down, right? Just keep going to the left. Notice how his head kind of disappears a little bit when he jumps. I've maxed out on health shit. Hold on. Oh, I have to go into a place to use it. That's inconvenient. Did it cure him? So, my camera died and I lost the rest of the Friday the 13th footage. Fortunately, you guys didn't miss too much, and I'm just going to move on to the next game, Ghosts and Goblins. We're going to be playing this to a game over, just as we have with the other titles. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. It's a lot of fun, great game. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. We got Ghosts and Goblins, 1 player. And when you do 2 players, it's just alternating. Not much of a difference. In this game, we have Arthur here getting suggestive with his lady friend when the monster captures her. So he throws on his armor, and here we go. It's going to take a little more concentration, so I may not chat as much through this one. In Japan, this game was released as Makai Mora. It's infamous for being an extremely difficult game. You get 2 hits, and then you're dead. As you see, I have already bit the bullet. So let's try again. I'm going to try not to chat so much this time around, and see how far I can get. I'm not super great at this game. I'm a little better at the sequels. Oh, not a good weapon to have. Fuck. Alright, this is our last life. As you can see, these games go quick. All except for this stage screen. Just let me play, man. I'm still stuck with this crappy fireball. And I'm fooled every time. I always think I can jump up there. Well, you can't, I guess. Red Devil. There's my first game over on this game. You think I should play another round? It's a pretty fun game. You also can continue, so if you make it to, like, say, we're going to see the stage map in a second here. Oh, excuse me. After we see Arthur's girlfriend get kidnapped again. So, here we go. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I gotta die. But say, they're marked by numbers. If you hit number 2, you can continue at number 2. And I believe it is an unlimited amount of continue. So despite the difficulty, you do get a lot of opportunity to improve. But it takes a lot of memorization, reflexes, and practice. One of my issues, F everything, god darn it. I'm stuck with that stupid fireball. One of my problems is I get stuck when I'm holding down. If you're holding down, you can't go right also. So, I'm like ducking and throwing stuff and trying to like move, but the down is still being held, and then I get trapped. And that's probably the most difficulty I have with this game. That's the thing that trips me up most often. Especially like right in this part. Because I'm like trying to duck, to dodge assholes. See, in a like, I haven't made it very far. I haven't played this game very much since last Halloween. I don't know, is that true? I feel like I played it. I was into Super Ghosts and Goblins and I was playing that. I was just playing a lot of Ghosts and Goblins games, Ghouls and Ghosts, etc. So the sequels to this game were Dai Makaimura, which was on the Sega Genesis, or Ghouls and Ghosts, and then Super Nintendo Cho Makaimura, or Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That's it. Both improve the game in some ways. The difficulty is maybe not as challenging, but this also had an arcade release. The port was in '86, and I think the arcade version was around the same time. Thanks for watching Ghosts and Goblins, and now we're going to move on to the final title in the games we're going to be looking at today, Monster Party. This one's a lot of fun, and maybe my favorite to play on Halloween. So, without further ado, let's check it out, guys. So here we have Monster Party. This game was only released in the United States, came out in '89, and originally the game was a lot gorier for its Japanese release, where it never saw actual release. So Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist, so he didn't notice that the star fell and landed right in front of him. It wasn't a star, but a monster, Mark quickly asked. "Who are you?" "I'm Bert." "What's up?" "I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me." "I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters." "Don't worry. With your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily." "This isn't a weapon. It's a bat." Batter. Anything is okay. Anyhow, let's go." Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. "What's your name?" "Mark." "Mark, my planet is dangerous, so we must act together." "How?" "Like this." Then they fused together. This is how Mark's adventure began. See, I love this title screen. Round one, start. So you can only imagine if the US game has got that much of a dark visual nature, what the Japanese version would have been like. Ooh. So we play as Mark. He's got his bat. There's these upside down guys, and he can go indoors and stuff. Hello, baby. This is our first boss. He was originally Audrey 2, but they changed the sprite because of you obviously can't just steal shit. There's like a way to turn into Bert, but I forget how. Oy vey. Curses. This is really fun to watch, I'm sure. Damn, I died already? It's a game over. We're gonna continue, because well, we didn't really see any of the game, did we? Normally, that's what we were playing too, but this is a single life. And there's a lot more to see. So we'll go back to that door where Audrey 2 Eggplant is in a minute. We'll just fight these Japanese high school boys. Empty. Until then. We have a really big life bar. You notice that? Also we have score and the high score, which I don't think is ever beaten. Maybe I have. I don't know, but I don't know what happens. Probably an additional life is what you'd get. Oh yeah, this boss is just dead. See, now I'm Bert, so that's how you get it. And Bert can fly, which is a cool game mechanic. Also the backtracking aspect, while, you know, not usually a fun thing in games, unusual for the time period. This is 89. Not a ton of that was going on. Isn't that where... Yeah, that's what where Audrey 2 was last time, I thought. So having Bert helps a lot due to his flying ability, which you use by just tapping A. Oh yeah, this is when everything goes like super creepy. You got your skeleton hell blocks, your Jin Menkens. I'm gonna run out of Bert power. Oh, look at that eyeball homie. I love him. This game has awesome monster designs. Oh, here we go, Pumpkin Boy. Please don't pick on me. Failed once again. I'm not great at this game, am I? We've had 2 game overs, but this is the last game on our list, so let's just play it through a little bit more. So I guess that wasn't the place where Audrey 2 was. I guess I'll go fight the eggplant monster. Just need to find the sweet spot. There we go. There we go. Check it out now, I'm Bert. Alright, now let's get to that pumpkin, guys, as quickly as we can before our Bert runs out. Which we're gonna get another one here, hopefully. You know, I guess it ran out regardless. Maybe I should have waited to get it. Oh, and I love that you can inchworm around. Always good. So obviously you can knock back his little jack-o'-lanterns at him, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So, that's Monster Party. Thanks for watching this cool Halloween special. Check out these games yourself, and have a happy Halloween. Bye-bye.